baby. We're live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm loving life. I hope that you can say the same tonight. We got a lot going on. But before we get into that, let's take a second right now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. I'm told that, upwards of 50% of the people that watch the show week in and week out haven't yet subscribed.
That's insane.
It is something else. So take a second right now. If you haven't done it before, when you subscribe, or if you haven't done it already, hit that bell button on there. It turns on your notification. That way you never miss a minute of the Imagine Live programs. Share the video. That helps us out so much. You have no idea. The other thing that helps, give it a big thumbs up. Let everybody know. The comments, too. I know we don't spend much time in the comments anymore during the live show, but trust me when I say every single time when this show is over, one of the first things that I do is scroll through and read your comments. I'm always curious what you guys' feedback is on these shows, on the Imagine Wrestling as a whole, so we want to hear from all of you guys. So let's go ahead and talk about tonight, though.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
This is what they call the go-home show.
Yes, it is.
To the big one. We're just around the corner this Saturday night. We got a big show coming up. We'll talk about that throughout the evening, but let's talk about right now. Tonight, we got two big matches. We got Lucio Deveer in action. Then later on tonight, in the main event, it's going to be six-man tag action as the Rad Boyz team up for the first time ever with the Sideshow Psycho Malaki Gage. Their opponents, the Good Neighbors and Gorgeous Gregory.
That's going to be an interesting matchup.
Interesting match. There's a lot of combustible elements.
That's a really big match for a Wednesday night.
Absolutely. Six-man action. You don't get that very often on a Wednesday night. We're excited about that one. We got some great interviews coming up tonight. Of course, we're going to hear from you. You got a big match coming up this Saturday. You're going to tell us all about that. We're going to hear from Jimi, the high-flying hippie, who's in a big main event this Saturday night. We're going to talk to him a little bit about that. We're going to hear from the coach, Lance Payne. And then the Rocker Kriss Sans has a big announcement, a real big announcement. That is something you are absolutely not going to want to miss. Big news regarding the Rocker Kriss Sans. So, if you haven't done it already, let's briefly talk about this Saturday night. It's November 12th. It's a 7 o'clock bell time. We are going to be over at the Juniata Civics Building just over town. You can find out all that information on our website, all the information on our social media platforms. Tickets start at $15. There's not a bad seat in the house. The building only holds about 300 people, so no matter where you sit, you're in a good spot. You're going to see everything. You're going to get to live the experience. If you've only been somebody that's been watching us on Wednesday night, we appreciate you too, of course. But this feels like a good one to come out to.
Yeah, it really does.
It's going to be a fun night. So,
speaking of fun, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Absolutely,
Saturday night.
There's going to be some dancing with former WWE star Dirty Dango, formerly known as Fandango, is going to be there. You're not going to want to miss a rare opportunity to see a guy who's still in his prime, Fandango, live here in Altoona. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Jimmy's going to tell us more about that a little later on tonight. We got all these big matches. And, of course, we don't want to forget, Lenny's helping me out, reminded me here. Let's just take a second and talk about TK Subs.
I saw you posted on social media that you went and you had the onion rings and you had some sandwiches and stuff.
Well, no, we had wings.
Wings, okay.
We had the onion rings. We can't let you forget about the onion rings. That's important to those guys. But I'm going to take a second and talk about the wings. I'm not joking when I say it. They're some of the best wings I've had in town.
Okay.
We had I had Carolina Gold. Tammy had the garlic butter ones. And no joke, they're fantastic. And even if they decide not to sponsor us again, I'm going back to have their wings. No, they were that good. They were really good. Okay. And I never have had Carolina Gold wings before. I know KFC had chicken that had Georgia Gold, and it said Carolina Gold, and I thought it'd be pretty similar. It wasn't exactly the same, but man, it was good. I'll definitely have those again. I never even heard of Carolina Gold, but it was top shelf. So Braden Elliott mentioned to me that they have a zesty Italian wing that's really, really good. I told a few guys here about the place, and everybody, apparently lots of guys have already tried it here, and they're well aware of how good their wings are. So it's a nice little spot there right on the corner in Hollidaysburg. It's easy to get in and out of. Great food, nice little sit-down area. Any of the booze that you want to get, any of the beer or IPAs that you want. So, yeah, I was impressed, man. I really, you go to a new place, you don't know what kind of food you get, but I mean, I'm not lying to you straight up. They were great wings.
Great.
So,
okay, good.
I'm actually
glad to have them on
again.
board as a sponsor then if they get good products.
They do indeed, man. Them wings are top shelf. So, but they're a sponsor, of course, for this Saturday. And but I'll tell you what, man. That's enough about wings because I'm getting hungry. Let's talk about some wrestling. Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. First, he is from Biloxi, Mississippi. He is Crusher Red. There he is, Crusher Red, always honoring his dojo master, Kim Chi. It's been a minute since we've seen Kim Chi on a Wednesday night. It feels like a good time to have him come back. His opponent, he is from the other side of your mind. He is the Enigma, Lucio Deveer.
Of course, carrying that hammer that he stole off of Malaki Gage.
Yeah, he just parading that thing around like he's something special with that hammer. But I have a feeling one of these days, Malaki Gage is going to get that hammer back, and it's not going to be a good time for Lucio Deveer.
I don't know that I want to play mind games with Malaki Gage.
No. Oh, there you go. Even against a less experienced opponent like Crusher Red, there's Lucio Deveer taking a shortcut.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Crusher Red win this
Got
one.
him down.
Oh, you almost had him.
Oh, big kick right in the middle of the sternum. Wouldn't that have been an upset?
Yeah.
Big face buster.
Boy, wouldn't that have put Lucio in a bad mood going into Saturday?
That's going to be you on Saturday.
Okay.
I think I forgot about you. You couldn't beat me 2 weeks ago. You don't stand a chance this time either.
Talking a lot of crap about you, Lenny.
Yeah. I couldn't beat him because he walked out of the house.
Yeah, he just up and left.
I beat you before. I'm going to beat you again.
Okay.
You ain't seen nothing.
This guy never shuts up, man. He's
Almost as bad as Gorgeous Gregory.
Malaki, when I'm done with him, don't think I forgot about you either.
Uh-oh, Crusher Red's got the guns up. They're going now.
thought he was fighting back, but no, he's back to putting the boots to him. And now that's that knee right in the middle of his back.
Malaki, everything I taught you as a father. You think you're too good for me? You don't need to be my partner. You can learn everything yourself. What are you gonna learn? Father knows best.
This guy is too much, man. There are two guys I really want to see mug him. That's you, and that's
Lenny, this will be you.
oh, that's going to be you, Lenny, this weekend.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be you in that camel clutch. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I've had a camel clutch on me before. It won't be the first. I'm sure it won't be the last.
There you go. Crusher Red finding his way out.
He's got the guns up.
Could be problems with the
Oh,
guns.
yeah, here he comes.
Firing back. Come on, kid. Oh, this could be problems. And it is. Darkness falls. Yeah, that is what you're going to have to avoid, Lenny.
I really wanted to see Crusher Red win this one.
Yeah,
You have no idea how much I wanted to see Crusher Red
Tell you what,
win.
though, a lot of momentum coming into his match this weekend for Saturday. And you know really better than anybody how important momentum is in wrestling. So, this more malicious, more violent Lucio Deveer, I think, is somebody you're going to have to contend with because he's always giving you a hell of a fight.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm no stranger to a fight with Lucio Deveer.
Yeah, and I think that this is just one of those matches. We're going to get your full thoughts on it here in just a few minutes, but I think you're in for a hell of a night Saturday night.
I think the fans are in for a hell of a night Saturday night.
I agree.
That's what I believe.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and watch right now. We got a big hype video getting you ready for this Saturday night. There you go, man. If you're not excited for this Saturday, I don't know how to help you. A guy that's super excited for this Saturday, let's go ahead and bring him in right now. He's got a big main event. Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. How you feeling about Saturday night with the Power Brokers?
I'm feeling great, Cato. With the scales are finally tipped even for the first time with me and Spencer Slade as they bring in Dirty Dango, who's been to the place Spencer Slade wants to go, and that's the top. Well, here at Imagine Wrestling, I am the top. I'm the homegrown hero, and I'm fully prepared this Saturday to dance with Dirty Dango straight to a victory.
There you go, man. That is going to be your main event of the evening. Jimmy the Hippie and Dirty Dango taking on the Power Brokers, Spencer Slade and David Lawless. So it should be one heck of a fight. The Power Brokers are on and quite a run. They've been winning a lot of matches and running over a lot of people, so should be quite a fight. Next, go ahead and we said we were going to save this for right now. I know you got into it a little earlier with Lucio Deveer. Big match this Saturday. Lucio Deveer, probably the opponent you know better than anybody that's on the Imagine roster right now is Lucio Deveer.
Yeah, I tell you what, Cato, I already mentioned about this. I feel like the fans are really in for a special night because I know what I'm going to do to Lucio Deveer because myself as a father, I abhor what he is doing to his own son. Yeah. So I tell you what, Lucio Deveer, I don't give a damn who you think you are. If you think you're a legend.
All right. No. You don't give a damn about me, huh?
Nope.
I'll show you plenty of reasons to give a damn.
Let's save it for Saturday.
You want to go now? We don't have to wait till Saturday. You want to go right now? Right now?
Save it for Saturday. Save it for Saturday.
Right now. Get in here.
Hold these for me.
Yeah.
Wait till Saturday.
We can save this for Saturday, guys. We can save. Look at the coward. Look at the coward.
I'm a lot smarter than you. I'll wait till I'm fresh. Saturday, I'm fresh. I just did a match. Saturday, you're going down.
You almost walked into a wall. Did you see?
Yeah. I mean, there you go, man. I guess that's the kind of man you're dealing with this Saturday night.
So it makes me question, am I even going to get the victory that I deserve over him, or is he just going to walk out on me again? Coward.
Yeah, man. I simply walked out on the situations. Very disappointing. What type of a man Lucio Deveer has really showed himself to be. Let's go ahead and another man that I've been less than impressed with lately. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Why are you making that face, man? The nonsense you've been putting Chris Coleman through, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I should be ashamed of myself. Yeah. You know who should be ashamed of themselves? Chris Coleman. He made me do this. It's all his fault that I'm sending and spending so much money on butt whippings and embarrassment for you, Chris. All you had to do is just follow the neighborly coach rules. And you couldn't even do that. Now I had to go out here and write a big check. But that big check is worth it because I get to coach a god. The Greek god, Alexander Apollo. I get to watch a god kick the spit out of you, Chris Coleman. And it's sad that it had to come to this. But I will continue to embarrass you and spend this man's money on the biggest, baddest guys to come out here and whip you behind. Talking about money, I don't think you're getting your check this week. I had some financial things to do.
Well, why would this week be any different than any other week? You and your bounce checks. I hope the Golden God gets a money order. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring to the area right now. This man has a big announcement. Rocker Kriss Sans, that we've been waiting as long as we can. We're trying to announce his match with you and Eric Enders, but I understand you got some bad news for us.
Yeah. Actually, two bad news. I'm not sure if you heard, but Mick Mars actually is retiring from Motley Crue.
Yeah.
And I was actually helping them guys look for another guitarist. John 5 is who is replacing Mick Mars. And on Saturday, I also have a replacement. And Cato.
Yeah, well, first off, let's let everybody know you're dealing with a little bit of a shoulder issue right now.
A little bit.
We're not cleared to wrestle this Saturday.
I'm actually trying to keep that quiet.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. We don't want to.
I was trying to keep that quiet.
Yeah, I understand. So, shoulder injury. You have, we've been trying to put off the announcement of you and Eric Enders for quite a while, but you're telling us now you have a replacement.
Oh yeah, Eric Enders, get ready for Saturday. Get ready for Beast Man.
Oh, yeah. Beast Man. back in Altoona this Saturday night. What a great find by the Rocker Kriss Sans. Eric Enders might be in for an awfully long night. Let's go ahead and I'll vamp for a second. You want to get that match graphic added to the video? Let me know when you're ready here. You got it? Ooh, that's quick. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and show all the videos from this Saturday, or all the matches from this Saturday night. There you go, man. All the matches ready to go for this Saturday. We got 7 big matches. You know, we got a lot going on. Let's just run through it real quick. Of course, yourself. I know you can't get, again, Lucio Deveer, you can't give an unbiased opinion. I think that, you know, we're going to see a lot of wrestling Saturday night. I think this is one of those matches we're probably going to see a fight.
Oh, yeah. That's the best I can say about it, and be biased. It's just going to be a fight.
Yeah. We got the tag team titles going to be defended. That's going to be the Rad Boyz defending their title. The longest reigning Imagine tag team champions, the Rad Boyz, taking on the Good Neighbors, John and James Ross. And, boy, that thing got real personal last week.
Hey, you know, you talked about me and Lucio being a fight. That's what that tag team match is going to end up being. That tag team match, Kato, is honestly going to be a fight.
Yeah. I think that, you know, I'm going to try to sit down with the Rad Boyz and have a conversation. I hope that going into this in a fight is not a mistake for them. They're tag team specialists. There's nobody that can wrestle the way that they wrestle as a tag team. And if they can stay focused on that, I think it should be a fairly convincing win for the
and hopefully be done with the Good Neighbors at that point.
Yeah, and moved on. Let's see who's next down the line here. I think a match that everybody's going to be talking about whenever it's over. Round 3, Gorgeous Gregory, Malaki Gage. Boy, they've had 2 matches already, and they have just been explosive.
Yeah.
Explosive and great. And, man, a lot of people have been talking about those matches. We've got Beastman and Eric Enders.
Big news, Beastman. Speaking of big.
Yeah. We got the Mammoth Man from West Virginia rolling into town. It should be, you know, here's the thing about Eric Enders, you know, for all of his annoying personality traits and his I'm an anarchist and burn it down and whatever, one thing you cannot debate is his intelligence. Now that he has a few days to prepare, I don't know. I clearly he's smarter than Beastman.
You can't debate his intelligence, yes. I get that. But I'm not sure that he's ever been on a show with the Beastman. I don't think he realizes what he is getting into with the Beastman. I mean, Beastman's what, 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", somewhere in that neighborhood.
Big, huge
probably
man.
450 pounds, and he's solid.
Savage.
And
Savage.
He is just a big wrecking ball of a man.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we've got this Coleman coming in. He's going to be taking on Alexander Apollo. He's a paid gun for the coach Lance Payne. And I just, you know, I think there's a dynamic there that I really hope this is Saturday is the day that Coleman finally gets his hands on the coach, because it's long overdue. Long
overdue. I think everybody, including our fans, can agree on that one.
Another match I think has steal the show potential. First time ever, Mambo Italiano of the Power Brokers going against Tito Warwick. Interesting sort of, you know, Mambo's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
Looks like $1 million right now. Has confidence through the moon. To the point it almost feels arrogant. You know, he feels different now that he's part of this power broker situation. And he's not likable, but damn he's good.
Yeah.
And then you got Tito Warwick, who is just, man, he's almost like the Marvel character Juggernaut. Like once he gets going, man, he just runs through a wall. He's a big dude, 6'4", 270. Big dude. You know about 6'4", 270.
Yeah.
You know a little bit about that. Big dude. It should be an interesting fight.
Yeah. It really should be.
Final match of the night we want to talk about, of course, is our main event. Spencer Slade, the heavyweight champion. Absolutely one of the best professional wrestlers on the East Coast, maybe in all the United States. He is going to be teaming with, we talked about the professor, but I'll tell you, the smartest man in wrestling for my business, David Lawless,
a lawyer,
of the Power Brokers. Two guys that are just, man, they are arrogant.
Yeah.
They are good at what they do, and they know it, and they will rub it in your face.
Yeah.
They are going to be going against Jimi the Hippie, Altoona's hometown hero, and former WWE star Dirty Dango.
That's going to be a good match.
Man, I'm excited. That's going to be your main event. That's going to be the one you're going to want to tune in for. Dango will be there at intermission. He'll be available at his merch table. You can, maybe buy yourself a Dango shirt. I don't know what he's bringing.
Yeah.
I don't know, 8x10, but it's a rare experience to meet a guy that's been on TV for that many years and still in his prime, though. I think that's the nice thing about Dango is he's still really great at wrestling. He's not, some guy's rolling through town,
75 years old.
Yeah.
Should have retired a while ago.
Right. Like me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that, man, this show really is shaping up to be something else. Now, the other thing I want to mention is we got brand new sweatshirts for this Saturday, and they are nice looking. We posted a picture of them on social media. They're very nice. I'm going to be getting one for myself because they look great.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I want to mention is I don't know how to say this without saying because I don't want to ruin the surprise. But if you're coming this Saturday, bring money for your tickets in December.
December's going to be huge. We can say that without ruining anything.
Yeah, I think
really
that's fair.
feel like December is going to be huge for Imagine Wrestling in Altoona.
Yeah, I think that I don't want to ruin any surprises.
No,
but,
we're not ruining anything. We're
I'm
just saying that,
bring your ticket money for December.
Yes, because as soon as you find out what's happening in December, you're going to want to be one of the first ones to get tickets.
Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. That's fair. That's not giving away too much, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'll tell you what. It is time, though. It's time for our main event. We're not going to lose any more time. Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. First, he is the current reigning and defending Imagine Live champion from New York, New York. He is the gorgeous one, Gorgeous Gregory.
You know what I'm feeling, Johnny, James? I am feeling totally gorgy today. That's what I'm feeling. Yep.
His partners, they are the current #1 contenders to the Imagine Tag Team Champions. They are the Good Neighbors, James Ross and John Ross. There they are. Look at these. Oh, my God, these two. Their opponents. First, he is the side show psycho. He is Malaki Gage. His partner, they are the current reigning and defending longest tag team champions in Imagine Wrestling. All that, Braden Elliott, banging Jake Wiley. They are the Rad Boyz. Here we go. Interesting matchup here. There's a lot of dynamics that make this thing interesting to me, and I'll just go over some of them. We have a history of Gregory and Johnny not liking each other.
Yeah.
We have a very, very long history of Braden Elliott and Malaki Gage absolutely hating each other.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a dislike like Gorgeous Gregory and John Ross. It is a pure level of hatred between Braden Elliott and I can't see how those two are going to, the fans love them both right now, but I don't know how they're going to team up. Because there have been times in this building where it has been, we've been unable to have training. We've had to get those guys separated and have discussions with them because they hate each other.
Yeah.
It's cooled down lately. We haven't had them at each other's throats, but they also don't talk to each other. And I don't know how you prepare for a tag match when you can't have communication with your partner.
Well, hopefully Jake Wiley was able to play a middleman there.
Yeah, let's hope he can mediate this situation. It's interesting that Jake Wiley is starting the match out here.
And maybe that's why. Maybe Jake Wiley is that mediator. He's able to come between the two guys.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Jake, as I always say, he's a planner. Like, he has plans going into everything. He has a strategy and a situation where he's ready for everything. Double leapfrog. Look at that. Tag team specialist right there are the Rad Boyz. Tag out. Chop and then a tag out. Let's see what we got. Big hip toss. And if you're James Ross, that's where you don't want to be right now. Oh, see, there's what I'm talking about. Malaki Gage tagged himself in. Let's hope this thing doesn't get out of control.
Well, he almost had to, because you know Braden would never tag him in.
Woo! Look at that deep arm drag. That's as good as it's done right there, Lenny.
Absolutely, that is picture perfect.
This Malaki Gage is a truly an extraordinary fighter and competitor. There's no two ways about it. There's no way other to describe them than truly extraordinary.
And while he may be insane, he's a gifted tacticianer in the ring as well.
I mean, his execution is incredible, and we really got to see what happens here if they're able to keep this thing under control. I thought maybe they would try to work things out for the sake of a win, but we've not seen that. And surprisingly,
you have to look at what they're doing. They are still working it out.
Are they?
Compared to what they've done in the past?
Fair enough. At least shortcut. Did you see what happened there? There's Gregory's in the ring illegally right now. Gregory's not legal. And you notice something. I know it's not on screen right now. Jake Wiley's trying to get in to break it up. Malaki Gage
was looking at him like he was insane.
Yeah, he wasn't interested in helping Braden Elliott there. I got to say, I'm a little pleasantly surprised. Not pleasantly, because I don't like these guys. How well the Good Neighbors and Gorgeous Gregory are working together as a team, despite their own problems.
Yeah.
Oh, big gutbuster. Incredibly well done.
Let's go. 1 in, 1 out. Let's go.
They are definitely working better together than Braden Elliott and Malaki Gage.
Yeah, I think this union that they've decided to form here, it certainly plays out well for the Good Neighbors and Gorgeous Gregory. Whoa, that was a stiff kick. That did not look like much fun.
Yeah, he definitely tried to put his foot through Braden Elliott.
They've done a good job to this point of cutting off the ring as well. Smart tag team wrestling.
Apparently your wife's pretty happy about the Beast Man coming aboard.
Okay, well, who wouldn't be happy about the Beast Man?
Looks like everybody is.
Uh-oh, this might be the moment for big back body drop. Is he going to be able to get the tag right now? Let's see. Let's see, the race is on. Here we go. No, not quite. All right, little frustrated. Malaki Gage there, trying to have a discussion with the referee. But in the meantime, his partner of the night, Braden Elliott's getting mugged in the corner here. Unfamiliar territory for Braden Elliott. You know, you often see Braden Elliott, on offense. He's not a guy you see fighting from underneath. He's got a lot of fire and a lot of... Oh, my God. What kind of a attack was that? What a jerk. Trying to break his neck.
Yeah. It was effective, but I don't know what it was.
A weird way to grab a front face lock, but, yeah, it was effective, man.
Face up so he can kick us. Come on. Johnny, one back in. Hold it.
Working well as a team here. You got to be impressed. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's just not what I expected, to be perfectly honest.
We're getting it now, baby. We're getting it now.
Now they've picked out a body part. They're working hard on that arm, trying to maybe separate that shoulder joint, that rotator cuff, trying to create some damage there. Here's another guy, though, Gorgeous Gregory. Everybody on the other side of the ring hates that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And to be honest, I'm not sure the Good Neighbors like him that much.
They're just willing to work with him.
Well, you know, you get two snakes together. This situation, you got three snakes together. I guess it's to be expected.
Let's go! One in, one out!
And they have absolutely isolated that arm. And now here we go, setting up for a big double suplex. Got him up. Oh! Countered through. Double break. Neck breaker. This could be the moment right now.
He's got a long way to crawl, though.
Is he going to get there? Getting closer.
No, James Ross got a leg already.
Johnny goes flying across the ring. Trying to cut off the ring. Oh, he's drop kicked one. DDT the other. This could be the moment. Will he make the tag, though? He did. He tagged him willingly. Here comes Malaki Gage, all kind of fire. Ducks a line. Back elbow. And a line for neighbor John. All three guys now stacked up in the corner. Clothesline. European. Oh, he splashed his own son. Big backbreaker. Here we go. This thing is really starting to come off the rails. Big clothesline. That is a devastating strike by Gorgeous Gregory. Kick. Blocked. Hits the ropes. Oh, Braden Elliott saves his partner. Oh, super kick. The referee's going to have to get control here at some point. This thing is out of control. Big double Russian leg sweep. We need two guys in the ring here at some point. Oh, big double spear. Is this the moment? Things have really lost. Or what are we watching? A Lucha Libre match? Is somebody going to get control? There they go. They're setting up for the double dare. Stop. Are you going to stop this? Are you going to get control? Get some control. Oh, my God. Yeah. Kind of a disappointing performance there out of referee Mike.
I think Malaki Gage just about knocked out Gorgeous Gregory. Holy crap.
This thing is out of control. Starting to clear the ring. The Rad Boyz of Malaki Gage have cleared the ring now. There you go. Ref. What a.
We'll see you guys Saturday!
There you go.
Yeah, Saturday! 1, 2, 3! Yeah, Saturday! You're gonna be sat down, Rad Boyz!
Man, oh man, this thing's still, it's combustive, that's for sure.
Wow.
Tell you what, this Saturday looking more and more combustible. I don't know what better word to use.
Yeah, nothing was resolved here tonight.
Woo! That was
Not even
That was
close.
a fiery match right there. I'll tell you what a match we just saw. I cannot wait. Tag team title match is gonna a lot of personal issues hopefully are gonna be resolved. Then we got this thing. Malaki Gage and Gorgeous Gregory. Hopefully those guys can work out their problems there. I cannot wait for this Saturday. If you haven't done it already, now's a good time to jump on. We have extremely limited VIP tickets still available. I would imagine by Thursday-ish they should be sold out. Friday at the latest, so I wouldn't wait till the last minute if you want those VIP tickets. Hold on 1 second, cameraman. We got to talk before you leave. This Saturday, we're almost there. We appreciate you guys tuning in. It was a fun night tonight. I want to remind folks, as I try to every week, and sometimes I forget, but I want you to know that your struggle matters. We care about you. Don't ever be afraid to reach out to the Imagine Facebook page. We're not experts, but we'll try to talk to you as best we can. We thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you in just 3 days.